What is up, everyone? Welcome back to Tech Nexus. Today, we are taking a deep dive into what might be the biggest AI curveball of the year. We are not just talking about chatbots getting slightly better at writing emails. We are talking about the moment AI systems started actively researching and building better AI systems. And at the exact same time, Google quietly dropped an absolute avalanche of updates across their entire ecosystem that completely change how we generate video, music, and images. I have around 15 updates that I think are worth your time, so I packed it all into one digestible format. Grab a snack, because this is going to be a wild ride. Let's start with the thing that has the entire AI community absolutely buzzing. There is a concept in tech called the intelligence explosion. It is the hypothetical tipping point where AI becomes smart enough to replace human AI researchers. The idea is that once an AI can improve its own code faster than a human can, the timeline from artificial general intelligence to artificial superintelligence could close in the blink of an eye. Well, whoever had money on Andrej Karpathy triggering the intelligence explosion from his house, you were right. Karpathy, who is a highly respected former Tesla and OpenAI researcher, just open-sourced a project called Auto Research. He literally built an autonomous machine learning researcher that you can run on a single computer at home. Here is exactly how this insane system works. You give this AI agent a tiny, real large language model training setup, like his Nano chatbots. You point the agent at the files, go to sleep, and let it work autonomously overnight. The AI acts like a digital scientist. It edits the Python code, runs a quick 5-minute training session, checks the data to see if the model actually got smarter, keeps the good changes, deletes the bad ones, and repeats the cycle all night long. It is literally digital evolution, survival of the fittest, happening at warp speed. Even the CEO of Shopify ran this on his computer and tweeted that the singularity has begun. He said watching the AI reason its way through experiments was mesmerizing, and he learned more from watching it work for 2 days than months of following human research. And the actual results are wild. After running for just 2 days, the AI agent tested over 650 experiments and found 20 unique changes that successfully improved the Model's validation loss. It autonomously figured out how to cut down the training time by 11%. Karpathy himself, a guy who has done this manually for 2 decades, admitted that the AI found real, stacking improvements that he had not thought of. This is not just some theoretical paper locked away in a billion-dollar lab. This is an open-source, self-modifying, self-improving code loop that anyone can run. If this is what happens on a single home setup, imagine what happens when you point a swarm of these agents at a massive data center. Moving right along from autonomous research, we are seeing a massive evolution in AI agents that actually do real work for you. For the past few years, most AI tools have behaved like simple assistants. They help you write text, suggest some code, or brainstorm ideas. But now, ByteDance has released an open-source framework called Dearflow 2.0, and it completely changes the game. Instead of just suggesting what you should do, Dearflow is designed to actually perform the work itself. The system introduces something called a super agent harness. You can think of it exactly like an AI project manager that coordinates several smaller AI workers. Let us say you give it a complex request, like researching AI startups and building a presentation. The main super agent breaks that huge job into smaller pieces and launches several sub-agents in parallel. One agent goes out and gathers the information, another analyzes that data, and a third one generates the visuals. Once each agent finishes its specific task, the results are perfectly combined into the final output. But here is where Dearflow becomes incredibly powerful. Most AI tools will generate a script or some instructions, and then you still have to go run them yourself. Dearflow completely removes that step. The AI actually runs inside its own isolated environment. It is basically like giving the agent its very own mini-computer. Inside that environment, it can access files, run commands, and execute code all on its own. So, if the system generates a Python script to analyze a massive data set, it does not just show you the text, it actually runs the script and hands you the final result. It also has persistent memory, meaning it remembers your specific writing style, your preferences, and your project structure across different sessions. It becomes a long-term collaborator rather than a one-time chatbot. And the best part is that it is completely model agnostic. You can plug in GPT-4, Claude 3.5, Gemini 1.5, or even run local models like DeepSeek or Llama without having to change the system itself. This is a huge leap forward in what open-source AI can actually accomplish on its own. And just as companies begin experimenting with these kinds of autonomous AI systems, another major player is preparing to enter the space in a massive way. Nvidia is reportedly planning to launch a highly secure AI agent platform called NotebookLM, according to reports from Wired. Nvidia is expected to unveil this platform at its upcoming GTC developer conference, and they have already approached tech giants like Salesforce, Google, and Adobe about potential partnerships. The goal of NotebookLM is to help enterprise companies deploy AI agents that can actually perform complex tasks on behalf of employees. But here is the biggest difference between NotebookLM and earlier viral projects like OpenClaw. It is all about security. Earlier this year, OpenClaw became one of the most talked about AI agent projects in the world, but it raised serious security concerns. In one famous case, an AI agent accidentally mass deleted a user's emails, and companies like Meta reportedly banned their employees from installing it on work machines. Nvidia appears determined to avoid that kind of disaster. NemoClaw will include built-in security and privacy tools designed specifically for safe enterprise use. But here's what makes this strategically fascinating. For nearly 20 years, Nvidia's main advantage has been CUDA, a software ecosystem that basically locks developers into building exclusively with Nvidia hardware. NemoClaw would completely break that playbook because it is reportedly open source and chip agnostic. That means companies will not even need Nvidia hardware to run it. Why would they do this? Think of Microsoft under Satya Nadella. He took a company built on Windows lock-in and went cross-platform everywhere. The bet was that if you are the best, you do not need walls. You just need to be everywhere. Nvidia might be running a very similar playbook. The enterprise agent market is growing insanely fast, and Nvidia can afford to give the platform away for free because more agents everywhere means more compute power consumed globally. And right now, no one makes better compute hardware than Nvidia. Their CEO, Jensen Huang, recently described AI agents as possibly the most important software release ever, which shows exactly how seriously Nvidia views this massive shift. While agents take over tasks, researchers at Google are trying to solve something that sounds simple but is incredibly tricky for large language models. They are trying to make AI actually learn like humans. Right now, models are amazing mimics, but when it comes to updating their beliefs based on new evidence, which is known as probabilistic reasoning, they really struggle. Think about a travel assistant booking flights. If you keep picking the cheapest option, the AI should gradually realize that price matters more to you than travel time. But when Google tested modern language models, they found a strange one-and-done plateau. The models improved slightly after the first interaction and then basically stopped learning. So, Google tried something incredibly clever called Bayesian teaching. Instead of training the neural network on the perfect final answers, they trained it to imitate the step-by-step mathematical reasoning of a Bayesian probability model. The results were surprisingly strong. By using this method, the models learned how to operate under uncertainty and ended up aligning with the optimal strategy roughly 80% of the time. They essentially merged the precise mathematical logic of a symbolic system with the flexibility of a neural network. It even transferred those reasoning skills to completely new topics like hotel and shopping recommendations, sometimes even outperforming human decision makers. And to make sure these smarter models can actually run everywhere, Google also released TensorFlow 2.21. The biggest change here is that LiteRT has officially moved out of its experimental stage and into full production. Running AI in a giant data center is easy, but running it on a phone in your pocket is a massive challenge. LiteRT is a new engine designed to make AI models run much faster and more efficiently on smaller hardware. It delivers about 1.4 times faster GPU inference and improves support for neural processing units, or NPUs, which are specialized AI chips already inside many modern smartphones. It also introduces stronger quantization, which basically compresses the massive numbers inside an AI model so it becomes smaller and faster. This is incredibly important because it means more powerful AI processing can start happening directly on your phone, instead of always sending your data back and forth to the cloud. Now, let us get into the massive wave of tools Google just dropped. First up is NotebookLM, which just added a crazy new feature called cinematic video overviews. You give it your documents, and an AI agent analyzes the material, writes a script, and directs a full 5-minute video. The most impressive part is that it uses Gemini 3 Pro to actually write code to generate programmatic animations. So, if you ask it to visualize complex math or a historical map, it uses code to create a factually precise diagram instead of just hallucinating the visuals. It even has an automated self-critique loop that watches the video back and fixes its own errors. They also added the ability to easily edit generated slide decks and create highly specific infographics right from the chat window. Back in Gemini, they released the ability to generate music with their new model, LiteRT 3. You can generate quick 30-second tracks right in the chat. But the model is also built into a full music platform called Producer. You can generate complete songs with vocals and then ask the AI to make changes. You can just tell it to make the song darker, and it will adjust the vibe while keeping the core elements intact. Next, if you are on the free plan in Gemini, you are getting a huge upgrade with Nano Banana 2. You can now generate up to 20 images per day, and it is incredibly fast, taking only 10 to 15 seconds. It absolutely nails consistent characters and complex text, like creating an infographic or a fake receipt with 0 spelling errors. In many cases, it actually beats the Pro model. Just make sure you turn on thinking mode for the really complex prompts. Finally, a really cool update from Google Labs is a tool called Pomelli. It can create an entire product marketing campaign from a single image. You just snap a picture of a product, say a water bottle with stickers on it, and it keeps all those exact details. You can ask it to make edits, like removing the lid, and then it generates a fully animated, highly polished marketing campaign in a matter of minutes. Add in the new Gemini Auto Browse feature that can literally go out, open tabs, and search the web for you, and it is clear Google is turning AI into a full-scale digital workforce. To wrap this all up, we are not just looking at minor software updates anymore. Across the board, from Google dropping massive tools, to Nvidia and ByteDance pushing autonomous agents, to Karpathy building an AI that researches how to make itself smarter, the entire landscape is shifting. We are transitioning from AI that simply answers our questions to AI that executes complex workflows autonomously. So, what happens next in the near future? We are going to see these autonomous agents move from experimental platforms directly into our daily work. The intelligence explosion might not just happen in a giant lab. It might be crowdsourced by millions of small AI agents working together globally. This space is moving at lightning speed, and keeping track of it all is a full-time job. But that is exactly what I am here for. If you want to stay ahead of this insane curve and keep up with the most important tech news as it breaks, make sure to smash that subscribe button and turn on notifications. What do you guys think? Are we ready for AI that builds itself? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching Tech Nexus, and I will catch you in the next one.